Hello everyone. Let's have some fun learning about the soil. I will start by giving you some detail about this chapter, that what you will learn in this chapter. You will learn in this chapter about soil, formation of soil, and how to conserve soil. Let's start the chapter. Soil. Soil is the thin layer of grainy substance covering the surface of the earth. Soil is made up of organic matter, minerals, and weathered rocks found on the earth. It takes hundreds of years to form few centimeters of soil. Soil profile refers to the layered structure which spreads from the parent rocks to the topsoil surface. The 4 layers of soil profile are: first layer, topsoil with humus and vegetation; second layer, subsoil with sand, silt and clay; third layer, weathered rock material; and fourth layer, parent rock. Let's look at the diagram. First, now humus is the O region. This surface layer contains humus. It has plants, roots, and soil organism. Now comes next, A origin. This is also rich in humus. Dissolved mineral get washed down to this layer through a process called leaching. Then next, B origin. Little humus is found here. Some leached minerals from the layer above it collect here, changing the color of the soil. Now the next comes C origin. This is the zone where the parent rock is broken down due to the process of weathering, where the rock fragments. Now the R origin, this layer is parent rock. Now move on next topic, factors of soil formation. First factor, the nature of the parent rock. Parent rock determine the color, texture, chemical properties, minerals, content, and permeability of the soil. Next is climatic factor, which determines temperature and rainfall, which influence the rate of weathering and humus in process of soil formation. Then come next the topography of soil, the type of soil. Next is the presence of organic material like flora, fauna, and microorganisms affect the rate of humus formation in soil, and also plays a very important role in the soil nutrient cycle and mineral balance. The next one, the time. The time taken for soil formation, as it determines the thickness of soil profile. It takes hundreds of years to make just a centimeter of soil. Next is degradation of soil. There are the many factors which responsible for degradation of soil, like deforestation, cutting down of trees, overgrazing, overuse of chemical fertilizer and pesticides, excess use of all these, rainwater, landslide, and floods. Excess use of fertilizer is also a cause of soil degradation and leads to loss of fertility of soil. And use of high yield crop variety is also a major cause of concern. Now come to the next is soil conservation. Soil conservation refers to the protection, efficient use of soil, and preservation of soil resources. There are different methods by which we can conserve the soil. The first is mulching. Mulching, a covering of decaying leaves that is spread over the soil in order to keep water in it or to improve it. It is the method to which the bare ground between plants is covered with a layer of organic matter like straw. It helps to retain soil moisture. The next is counter barriers. It is the method in which stone, grass, soil are used to build barriers along contours. Trenches are made in front of them to collect water. The terrace warming, broad flat steps or terraces are made on the steep slope so that the flat surface are available to grow crops. It reduces the surface runoff and soil erosion. Next is intercropping. The different crop are grown in alternate rows and are sown at different time to protect the soil from rainwash. Contour plowing is the process to plowing parallel to the contour of a hill slope to form a natural barrier to stop water from flowing down the slope. Next, shelter bed are the rows of trees planted to check the wind movement to protect the soil cover. Last but not least, that is mixed farming and crop rotation are also some of the methods to improve fertility of soil. Now, these are the picture of different method how to conserve soil. Mulching, as you can see, the fill the bare ground with the organic matter. Next is counter barrier, rock dam, terrace farming, intercropping, counter plowing, and shelter belts.